Hi, I'm Charles Hatley with Melone Hatley PC, where we truly are your partner in the divorce process. Today, we came across a very interesting decision coming out of Fairfax, Virginia. In this decision, the judge used a slave code from the 1800s to decide to give wife embryos that had been created during the marriage. In doing this, the judge held that the embryos were property, citing the slave code, which was obviously very problematic, and awarded those embryos to the wife in the divorce process. While this may seem relatively small and off-putting because they use a slave code, it was going to be a much bigger issue. Because in this instance, the ex-husband could actually become a father without actually consenting to become a father. Meaning that in the future, the now ex-wife could move to have the ex-husband pay child support, be on the hook for these children, that he no longer agreed to conceive. This case was in the circuit court, so it will likely be appealed. However, it does bring up interesting issues. If you or someone you know are going through divorce and you have frozen embryos or you've tried some sort of aid in having children, what happens to those embryos after divorce? Who do they belong to? Who has the right to destroy those embryos? And what are you going to do in case the embryos are later used? That's why it's a really good idea, if you're going to engage in something like that, to have a written agreement with your partner saying this is what's going to happen if we do not use the embryos, or this is what's going to happen if we get a divorce before these embryos are used. Well, this may not be the best thing that you want to talk about while trying to go for a pregnancy or trying to conceive a child. It is sometimes necessary to think about protecting yourself and protecting your future and not having children conceived when you no longer want to be with the person who may be conceiving these children. So we always look for interesting stories like this. Sometimes they pop up, and we love to share those with everybody to say, hey, look, sometimes family law is really interesting. So hopefully you all have a good day, and if anything ever comes up, give us a call.